So I would like to say Dashidele to all my friends, my loving friends around the world, with whom I share a connection either on a mundane or a Dharma level. So Dashidele for the Losar celebration to everyone. And today my Dharma friends have assembled here to pray for world peace and other prayers, and we came here to celebrate the Tibetan New Year, the Losar. And then also I would like to say Dashidele to all my Dhamma friends around the world, wherever you are, all those loving friends. So today we are going to do a long life practice of Vaitara and also pray for world peace. So to all my Dhamma friends around the world, with great love, Dashidele.
Good morning. First we read this 7.
On page 12 in this blue book, it's called the 7 branches of the mantra that are called Serkangma. I gaze upon the supreme self-arisen Lama seated on the immutable, spontaneously established throne here in the mandala of primordially pure mind as it is in the supreme palace of all victorious ones of the 3 times. I gaze upon the Supreme Lama, who is meaningful to behold. The instant I behold that great bliss of Dharmadhatu, I cross the vast ocean of samsara and arrive at the blissful pure ground. With the eye of wisdom, I gaze unwaveringly upon the Lama, the victorious hero in the battle. Just by remembering that refuge, all afflicting emotions, thoughts, and the hordes of Maras are defeated. In your body, the victorious ones of the 3 times of all 10 directions appear together with their offspring. With joy, I gaze upon your body adorned with all the major and minor marks, seated on the throne of fearlessness, lotus, sun, and moon. 3 kayas, nature of the mind. Vajradhara, you are inseparable from the great bliss. Bowing down to you with innumerable bodies like cloud banks, yearning with a full voice, I prostrate and go for refuge. Your body, the nature of precious bodhicitta, is inseparable from all the victorious ones of the 3 times. Thus, all Buddha fields are permeated by your body, and within your body, all Buddha fields appear. I bow down to the glorious one. With your flawless, melodious speech like an ocean of ambrosia, you show all phenomena to be unborn, thereby defeating the Mount Meru of views. I prostrate to your unhindered Vajra speech. In the mandala of immutable mind beyond thought, you never move from the equanimity state of Dharmadhatu, yet you hold the wisdom power of knowing the three times. I prostrate to the spontaneously established non-duality. Even if expressed during all oceans of kalpas by all the victorious ones without exception, the qualities of your body, speech, and mind would not be completed. I prostrate to you who possess the limitless qualities. Until the ocean of samsara is exhausted, you perform the supreme activities that ripen all sentient beings. I prostrate to you, the Lama, who is the manifold, effortlessly arising, unceasing, supreme refuge. Oceans of emanated offerings to you delight the victorious ones and ripen all sentient beings. Having completely filled the Dharmadhatu, I make this unsurpassed offering unceasingly. From the heart palace of the great being radiates the light of immeasurable bodhicitta. Thus, in all the pure lands of the 10 directions, innumerable beautiful offering goddesses manifest, holding water, flowers, incense, lamps, supreme scents, and food. From the cloud banks of offerings, rain falls, delighting the victorious ones of the three times. Thereby filling the spheres of realms, I make offerings to the victorious ones of the three times. Light radiates once more from the body of the victorious one, manifesting parasols, victory banners, draped banners, canopies, musical instruments, garments, precious jewels, medicine, and grains. I offer ocean-like cloud banks of these manifold offerings. The 7 precious royal attributes, like the wheel, the 7 subsidiary ones, like the mansion, the auspicious substances, the substances of the cities, and so on, have arisen from the 2 accumulations. Please accept these offerings. Furthermore, I behold in my mind and offer to the protector of all offerings throughout the limitless pure lands of the victorious ones that belong to an owner and do not belong to an owner, and all that is worthy to be offered. I offer all pure lands of the victorious ones of the three times, which are the very pure mandalas of the 3 kayas, completely filled with flawless prosperity. Please accept these offerings, you, the Lord of compassion. To you, protector, I offer my body, speech, and mind, all wealth equal to space without exception, and all the virtues accumulated in the 3 times. Out of compassion, please accept these for the benefit of all sentient beings. By seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, and recollecting the Vajra goddesses of form, sound, odor, taste, and tangible objects, the 3 obscurations are purified. I offer the goddesses of sensual objects to you. Please accept them, immaculate, victorious Lord. The Vajra goddess of body, nature of form, is the supreme goddess of fully purified ignorance. I merge her with the eyes of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of mind, nature of sound, is the supreme goddess of fully purified hatred. I merge her with the ears of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of qualities, nature of odor, is the supreme goddess of fully purified arrogance. I merge her with the nose of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of speech, nature of taste, is the supreme goddess of fully purified desire. I merge her with the tongue of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of activity, nature of tangible objects, is the supreme goddess of fully purified jealousy. I merge her with the body of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Accept this in the bliss of non-duality. Goddess of primordial emptiness of all phenomena, nature of sound, is the supreme goddess of fully purified as it is. I merge her with the mind of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. I offer means and wisdom inseparable, the supreme victorious one, the 5 families with consorts, the assembly of Viras and Dakinis, and the Buddhas filling the limitless sky. Please accept this great bliss. From the equality of all phenomena, the ocean like samadhi, Oceans of unwavering manifestations arise and guide all beings. Please accept the assemblies of the victorious offspring, the bodhisattvas who rule all Buddha fields. The one of great fierce, wrathful out of immeasurable compassion, show grinding teeth and fierce faces on their opposing bodies. Please accept these wrathful victorious ones of primordial wisdom, who defeat the hordes of Maras by the roar of Hung and Pei. All manifold clouds of outer, inner, and secret offerings are offered in this vast mandala of Samantabhadra's mind, within the mode of abiding of unchanging non-duality. The unsurpassed offering of suchness is offered. All phenomena are primally and completely pure mind as it is. Within that, whatever confusion, dualistic appearance of oneself and others, distinction of good and bad, hatred and attachment there might be, each and everything I confess, may it be purified within that state. With a happy mind, I rejoice in all virtues of all the victorious ones of the three times, of the assemblies of the superior ones, of the unceasing wheel of the two accumulations, and of sentient beings. I beseech you, protectors in the worlds of the 10 directions, by completely turning the wheel of stainless Dharma with the sound of the ocean-like branches of melodious speech, please ripen all sentient beings without exception. I beseech you, protectors who abide throughout all realms, please do not pass into nirvana until the exhaustion of the dhatu of space. Rather, fulfill your commitments by abiding permanently. May all sentient beings be established in the unsurpassed supreme state by this virtue, by the virtues accumulated in the three times throughout all samsara and nirvana, and by the undefiled innate virtue. By the light rays of immeasurable great compassion from the palace of body, speech, and mind of the victorious ones, please purify my body, speech, and mind, and thus transform it into your body, speech, and mind. Protector, as you made offerings and delighted the sublime Lama, likewise may I always offer ocean-like clouds of offerings and delight you. May I follow in your footsteps. May I perform limitless activities that do not even waver a hair's tip with respect to the liberation of your body, speech, and mind. May I be renowned in the three worlds. Thus, may anybody, just by hearing my name or remembering me, be completely liberated from the tormenting suffering and attain the state of great bliss of the victorious ones. May I turn into any form equal to the expansive sentient beings, taming them according to their needs. Thereupon may they take refuge joyfully and established in the unsurpassed supreme awakening. Those ones who are oppressed with shrouds of ignorance, who lost the path, who are threatened by afflicting emotions, such as the henchmen of the Lord of Death, may helplessly remember me and instantly find the supreme path. Becoming the inexhaustible wheel of ornamentation, which is body, speech, and mind of all the victorious ones of the three times, may I completely dry out the ocean of samsara and establish all sentient beings in the unsurpassed supreme state. In all my lives, may I never be separated from the authentic Lama and enjoy the glories of the Dharma. By completely perfecting the qualities of bhumis and paths, may I swiftly attain the state of Vajradhara.
Okay, right now we do Lama Chupa.
This gold book?
Josan Kundu Lama La Janjo Barda Da Janje Nyam Jang Adyan Dodoze Lama Zanje Dozo Zan Josan Kundu Lama La Janjo Barda Da Janje Nyam Jang Adyan Dodoze Lama Sanje Dozo. English?
To the Guru deity, embodiment of the three jewels, I go for refuge until enlightenment is reached. In order to liberate pitiful, wayfaring beings pervading space, I will strive to accomplish the Guru Buddha. The offering substances of gods and humans, those actually arranged and those mentally gathered, outer, inner, secret, and unsurpassed, may they pervade all reaches of space.
O Namo Rena Daya Namo Bhagavad Benjara Zara Dhammadan Tadangadaya Aharde Chamya Sambudaya Deyada Om Benja Ma benza ma denzo benza ma beya benza ma bode zeda benza ma bode mendo baza dhamana benza sarva karma avara Adane benza zo Namo Rena Daya ya Namo Bhagavate benza zara Ramarandane Dadangadaya Aharde Samya Sambudaya Deyada Om benza ma denzo benza ma beya benza ma bode zeda benza ma bode mendo baza dhamana benza sarva karma avara Adane benza zo Namo Rena Daya ya Namo Bhagavate benza zara Dhammarandane Dadangadaya Ahade Samya Sambudaya Deyada Om benza ma benza ma denza benza ma meya benza ma bode zeda benza ma bode mendo baza dhamana benza sarva karma Losar Nedun Drebe Gada Jube Ma Kadong Ade Wage Gurje Dundar Denze Sajen Doje Yo Tela Dabjoy Gombe Lama Dang Tunjo Serjen Tenge Gun Tunjo Yeyon Sentre Bede Yena La Zon Jo Zon Je Zon Je Rinpoche Dande Neze Yegele Randa Yegele Ranjo.
Page 3. In an instant, I appear as the Yidam deity. In the space in front, on a supreme and splendid jeweled throne, is a seat of lotus, moon, and sun, upon which sits the Supreme Lord, Jigten Sumgun, inseparable from the root guru, white, tinged with red, and shining with the radiance of the major and minor marks. Wearing saffron-colored dharma robes, a monk's vest, and a red meditation hat, the sign of having accomplished the ultimate truth. Within a 5-colored rainbow sphere, he abides in Vajra posture, absorbed in the Mara subduing concentration and mudra. He is surrounded by the golden garland of the ultimate lineage, who are one with the gurus of view, conduct, and meditation. In the front and back, and to the right and left, on lion thrones and seats of lotus and moon, the assembly of Yidam deities, the 3 jewels, and the Dharma guardians gather like clouds. Light radiating from the syllables at their 3 places invites the wisdom beings in those identical forms. Victorious Lord Gyobpa, endowed with the ability of the 10 strengths, together with your retinue, the ocean of the 3 jewels and 3 roots, by virtue of your previous pledges, quickly come here to this place with compassion and love for wayfaring beings. Please be seated firmly with delightful countenance on a lotus throne, lotus and moon. With bodies as numerous as atoms, I prostrate to the embodiment of inconceivable qualities.
Chü jie du gu zhen dai ma men zhen. Shem joi ga da zhen nie ya ro mo ji. Nam ge gang gu gan da gen bo.
I offered you oceans of pure lands with offerings filling the expanse of space, water for drinking and washing feet, lotuses, clouds of incense, arrays of lamps, sweet fragrances, food, melodious songs, and music.
Om Guru Buddha Sabara Vara Argam Bade Zasova Om Guru Buddha Sabara Vara Bade Dade Zasova Om Guru Buddha Sabara Vara Bebe Bade Zasova Om Guru Buddha Sabara Vara Bebe Bade Zasova Om Guru Buddha Sabara Vara Aloge Bade Zasova Om Guru Buddha Sabara Vara Gende Bade Zasova Om Guru Buddha Sabara Vara De Bade Zasova Om Guru Buddha Sabara Vara Shanda Bade Jarbo se la be ren jen de ta ye da da ze je la so ba da le lan de jar na la
Mentally gathering the 5 types of desirable objects pleasing to the senses, the 7 precious royal attributes, the 8 auspicious symbols and substances, and so forth, I offer them to the victorious ones.
Na zon de yan de me nian zi la bu de ye la de zo.
I offer the mandalas of the billion-fold universe in the 10 directions, strewn with heaps of Mount Meru and the continents and subcontinents, and adorned with myriad desirable attributes. Please accept it and grant accomplishment here and now.
De san de ye gun de la ma la go san rab ge da ve san sa ye sa na za san je de jan so je tu san je je de do so so ya Sasan Zebe Perla Jeyera Tesan Jejen Korloi Korwanda Dore Jezam Jen Owen Soyezo Korzan Amdai Genzoy Janzoy Go Kaza Gomba Lame Tozeng
Page 8. With utmost devotion and faith, I pay homage with my 3 doors to the Guru who embodies all Sugatas of the 3 times. I present you with oceans of offering clouds, outer, inner, and secret. I confess each and every wrongdoing and failing created by the 3 poisons. I rejoice in the activities of the 3 secrets. Please turn the Dharma wheel of the 3 vehicles and continue to remain in the nature of the 3 Vajras. I dedicate all the oceans of gathered virtue, the complete purity of the 3 spheres, in order to attain the unsurpassed state of the 3 Kayas.
Sagun Chabjen Jojer Lama Je Ramjan Sode Jarwa Jeyezo Yonde Jamse Rangen Enene Yangje Yenla Bunje Dosan
Precious Guru, who is the supreme refuge, worthy of homage, embodiment of the victorious ones of infinite directions and times, the very nature of the ocean of attributes, I faithfully pay homage and praise you with 100,000 melodious sounds.
Om Namo Ngara Benzar Lo Jana Dharana Shere Mala Vera Mamanda Sede Bala Om Namo Ngara Benzar Lo Jana Dharana Shere Mala Vera Mamanda Sede Bala Om Namo Ngara Benzan Lo Jana Dharana Shere Mala Vera Mamanda Sede Bala Namo Ngara Benzan Lo Jana Dharana Shere Mala Vera Mamanda Sede Bala Namo Ngara Benzan Nadarana Shere Mala Vera Mamanda Sede Bala Namo Ngara Benzan Lo Jana Dharana Shere Mala Vera Mamanda Sede Bala Namo Ngara Benzan Lo Jana Dharana Shere Mala Vera Mamanda mungara benza loy nadara na yere malangara mahama sede bala. Now we're going to soul offering, this page number 14. Benza amerda gundale hana honbe on soba hyuda sarvadar soba hyuda dombe nganle yanle long ramle meye Jian Gam le de be son a le do ba se gar la na ma ve dan so ye re men ba ra ye ma na le ba zhe jie ra da da san san zhe jian zhen en zhen Wen san na dan go wai ge me da ba la la jin je xia na man la ban ban da zhe be ga jiu da jie la ye yong a de ga de ye go we zang on wa hong Sing mar ne ba ra ni je na wo long ge hong hong xi be be long ye me ba de zhe xian zhe nan gu ma da jun jian ye san dan yan san len zhe jia gun ju sen la za ra nan ba ra de yin zhe de yan de ma da yan zhe da wa wun de ye da ra zhen de be jiam so ju.
Back to 14. From within the state of emptiness arises Yam, from which arises a wind mandala. From Ram arises a fire mandala. Above this, from Kam, appears a hearth on a tripod of 3 human skulls. From A arises a skull cup, white outside and red inside. In the center and 4 directions, from Mum, Bi, Ra, Shu, and Ma, arise brains, feces, blood, semen, and urine, marked with the 5 syllables. In the center and the intermediate directions, Na, Da, Go, Ha, and Ku, transform into human flesh, horse flesh, cow flesh, elephant flesh, and dog flesh, marked with Mum, Lam, Bum, Pum, and Tum. The skull cup is covered by a moon disk on which the Sanskrit spells and consonants stand in a ring, with Om, Ah, Hum stacked one above the other in the center. From my nostrils emerges wind, resounding hum, hum, stirring and kindling the fire. The skull cup glows hot, and the substances are boiled. All impurities and flaws are cleansed. Light radiates from the 3 syllables and the vowels and consonants, makes offerings to all the victorious ones, and gathers their blessings in the form of light. This light then dissolves into the syllables. At once, the syllables and moon melt into light and merge with the nectar, which then transforms into a vast ambrosial ocean.
paraje nem cho damba ne chabda dorje jawan jubarje yarve wangbo nyame renchen bar renchen zaje lame zonan dai lön rö de jen de men karlon Tengue ye ye na la ye zo sana ne yara da be po dan ne wa wo ngan ro ma se yong ro re je ra na ye ge je sa rong ge ne ka zo je zo dam je jan se zo Nam je da ge so kan ya ye se me ge dong ge xiao jie so ren de na me je dong na ze ve nie re gong de de ye ji yo ge be san sa ge Tam je la na me ba ye nye je zhe ma bang we do zhe jian jiu nam da zo jian ju be nge bon de ba re jie jie gong dang ba ber la na a la la wen jie ba ron zo la ye ge ro ge ni ge zan ban zu zhou gong san jie to ban de ba ye Gana zan de ga dong ba la na da dan kan yan sem jie ma le ba co ni ra zo de ni ni ra dai gen Ge ge do ban je de zo de da zo za ma da de se de Nin zhong kor ve ning ye lin ban de Tam je ren jian qiu ta tam qu ju Ne dong ye wan se wai gun ye ye Nam je re se ban ju ban jie ban dan Mu ban nam ye wan de de ne jia De no da gen do helen zu
Back to 18. Hum, from the all-encompassing purity of the Akanishta Dharmadhatu and the sacred dwelling place of the glorious Lord Trikumpa, the presiding master, powerful Vajradhara, and the lineage masters, the supreme victor, peerless Ratna Shri, and the assembly of the very kind root and lineage gurus are invited. From the spontaneously present primordial great bliss sky expanse, the assembly of Yidam deities of the 9 yanas and 4 classes of Tantra are invited. From the palace of the pure outer and inner sacred places, the Viras, Dakinis, the mothers, sisters, and travelers of strength are invited. From the terrifying dwelling place of the wisdoms of self-display, the ocean-like assembly of oath-bound Dharma protectors and guardians is invited to this immeasurable palace of feast offering from us yogis. When I pray to you with intense devotion and yearning, consider your previous heart pledge made with love and come here and be seated with delight. I humbly bow to you. The unsurpassed Samaya substance of sensory enjoyments is the supreme Vajra mind that has relinquished the stains of dualistic grasping. As I am presenting this feast offering of utter purity, this glorious appeasement to the sublime ones, ah, la, la, ho, please enjoy it with delight. Accept it, enjoy it, be pleased and satisfied. As I offer this Gana chakra feast to you with my heart set on the awakening of all beings, please help without exception me and all sentient beings as limitless as space to perfect the 2 accumulations, to swiftly purify the 2 veils, and to attain freedom, the state of the 4 kayas. Until we have attained complete enlightenment, may we desist from taking birth in lower realms, the evil states of samsara, attain a supreme and precious human body endowed with freedom and fortune, and practice the true Dharma. Manifest activities to fully pacify all illness, evil spirits, and harm. Manifest activities to increase the life, splendor, and riches of us yogis. Manifest activities to magnetize with the 4 levels of intentional conduct. Manifest activities to liberate enemies and obstructors who harm the teachings.
Gana zara banza kakaga.
Emaho, method and wisdom are emptiness pure from the beginning. Their union is pure, pristine, great bliss. The fruition of creation and completion are the 7 limbs, complete within the utter purity of my own mind. Ah, la, la. Wondrous, unhindered, like the moon reflected in water, I see my own nature and thus realize the truth. By unifying with the fruition wisdom, I am released within the state beyond hope and fear.
Om Benzer Sato Samaya Manabalaya Benzer Sato Denoba Dedra Member Sadakayo Member Sogajayo Member Anarado Member Savasadamandraya Zava Karma Sadame Ho Bangave Sarvadadangada Benzamamene Samaya Sadhu Ho Benza Sadhu Samaya Manabalaya Benza Sadhu Denoba Dedhanda Member Sadakayo Member Sugajayo Member Anarado Member Sedem Bendrayenza Sarva Karma Sadame Zadan Yeyang Guru Ha 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 ho Bangave Sarva Dadangada Benza Mameme Benza Bava Maha Samaya Sadhu O Benza Sadhu Samaya Manavalaya Benza Sadhu Denoba Dedhanda Member Chugakayo Member Subejayo Member Kado Member Sava Sedem Baraya Sarva Karma Sadame Zadan Yeyang Guru Ha 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 ho Bangave sarva da danga da benza mame benza baba ma samaya sadhu benza sadhu samaya mana balaya benza sadhu de nova de dhanda do member Sade kayo member wa subhe jayo member Anarado member wa savasade member Sarva karma sadame zadan yeyang guru Ha 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 ho bangave Sarva dadanga da benza mame Mahasamaya Zaido Benja Sadhu Samaya Manabalaya Benja Sadhu Denoba Dedhando Memba Sadekayo Memba Subejayo Memba Anarado Memba Savasene Mendrai Sava karma sadame sadaya yang guru ha 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 vangave sava dandanga da benza baba maha samaya sadhu This Lama is the only monks, okay? Not everybody. Not everybody, just only Lama. Here, Oma Akarmuk.
Yeah. Collect plate. From here. No, that's the pump. Yeah. Blessing. Take out we read this. Take out. We bring plate now. Collect. Go to yeah.
Om Benzor Sadu Samaya Manu Balai Benzor Sadu Denoba Dada Membarwa Sudu Gayo Membarwa Subu Jayo Membarwa Yanarado Membarwa Sawa Sede Mendai Sawa Karma Sadame Sadan Yeyan Guru ho banga ben sava da da benjara mame benza ya do ome aga romo kan sarva dhamma ade de ben ade de oma onge be so de la me lon jo ja jin de kya nga de ze nga de dan ze je pa wo gan ro je ya de be zhong jian jie de ce ren jin gong ye ba ye la ngom khen sem je ne ya ve ga yin dan de zhong wa dan san jie den be zhe zhe san be dong yu ve le gong tong me zhe ban zu.
Heroes, dakinis, and protectors of all of those of you who manifest in worldly form to help us practitioners, delightfully accept the vast enjoyment of the Sugata's remainders, the vast Samaya substances containing 5 meats and 5 nectars. Having been satisfied and appeased, according to the Buddha's word, please propagate the Buddha's teachings, effortlessly accomplish the wishes of practitioners and all the activities entrusted to you, and protect us yogis who keep samayas.
Now go back to page number 10.
소제 드선 여러와 단제제 거선 도제 오선라베 사선 로베 장공레나제 야제 듀바제라 소르완데 예레 저거 도바센제로 랑가 도바센제로 세미 저거 도바센제로 세제산제 도바센제로 기선다벤 고르솔라마데 라메단데 도가라데와네 가마란덴세 원드다니제 네게라덴베 드비야람다이제 완게라다이게사원도 타나라마 오보라겐도 겨네란다람메 한다랑겐고서 냠바젠보죠.
Back to 10. To Ratnashri, the father with his lineage of sons, the refuge and protector of beings wandering in the three planes of existence, whose essence of body, speech, and mind is blessed by all the victorious ones of the 10 directions and 3 times, I pray. Grant me your blessings that I may realize the illusory body to be Nirmanakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may realize the life force energies to be Sambhogakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may realize mind itself to be Dharmakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may attain Buddhahood in a single life. As I thus supplicate, the retinue dissolves into the Guru. From the Guru's forehead, throat, heart, and navel radiates white, red, blue, and yellow light, which dissolves into my 4 places, thus gradually purifying the 4 obscurations. The 4 empowerments are obtained, and the seeds of the 4 kayas are sown. Finally, the Guru also transforms into a mass of light and dissolves into me. The Guru's 3 secrets and my 3 doors merge into great equality.
Lama Legoge Chudu Soranda Jibe Getsoji Kovaran Ebe Andogonje Korande Yonje Lama Dosengo.
I dedicate all the virtue of thus practicing well the glorious Guru and offering, praising, and supplicating, so that all beings dwelling in the 3 realms of samsara may attain the state of the Guru of the whole of samsara and nirvana.
ho do nga dek be chen da nam so ge chen che la ma ju be zo na ju za za yun de go sa ji jong de be zha xi Page number 25. Oh, the sons of Jargon, Jedube, Konga, Ying, Ayang, Owoni, Semi, Dojen, Tele, Yong La Ja, Some, Lame, Shabla, Sorwanda, Bardin, Zava, Lama, Ramboje, da ge ne ga be me de yo ne ga de je zong ge ge zong do yang de za de zo de da ren de ma le yong ne ye zan la ma che je so dan de Teng ne zam de jie wa dam jie de ni ken ji sun zen ba ran ze de so pun so so na ba le zhe be ye de de da be ye ju re zhe jie gong be xian zhong le zhe ye chen be me le yen de jie wa yo Yarwe dole wun chen zhi be zi yarwa ni bo so za zhe yan de da ju de la ni de me ba yo yarwe qin zi ne ba dai Jing de nam de rin na xie re da jian ne jing chuo yap se nam san la se dan de yang zhen ye de xiu san san dak ba yi xie de de ze qu go san dik zhen mi xie gong chu jian qie zu zong zong ta ye xie za la Lo zhen jiang ba re yang dan cong ba xiu dan jie re yong ten zang wei ren qian le nam dai zhen jie den dan jia ren den de me dai jiu le rai pian ne qu jie nang wan jie ba zhen jie lo me me so la guo wen qian da de Lo wo nam yong san be xie zhan ne de se gun de ping e dan que la zhen zhe zha pen be ba de zhen jie lo ken le yan dai jing er ke lai ge dong ba zan jie jian san la so ba Gana jian zhe zhai ge nam jie la Turigen xie ba zhen jie lo do me de ne re zhou ne ngen de dong ha ren ba ge nyong we nan cer la ngem jiong jiao xie deng ne jie wa ye tar ba dong ye jie wa zhen jie lo da ge de jie wa zhan me ne de da dong ara song chi na we do na ba ma ra dong ne ning je da sim chuan yong wa ra sen je lo zhe dai zhe wai ran yin che je yin lek ba ra dog be sa ja chen bo da yin so so na ja chen de be so song jo nyam se len ba sen je lo le lo gong do se be zha wa na san lan kor lo sun je ra je ne chen de ne la jam da do je chang ge ge wan jo do ba sen je lo ka de zen den cho de ma je re na na so de de pe ma gu be jik de som go ba me be dong go re je do ma ne de je wa yo do na je dan je wa dam je de nian me gong bo zhe ge ren chen je den ba cho da men zhe la ma ye ji zong ran ge dong nian le le yo cho san je ben de je chen la da da ja me ge dong we men han de chen ye jin je le me den da da ja da mo ba ye English.
Back to 25. Embodiment of all the conquerors of the 3 times and 10 directions, the very essence of the 5 kayas and 5 wisdoms, your boundless, compassionate activities pervade everywhere. Incomparable Guru, at your feet I pray. Precious, glorious root Guru, seated on a lotus at my heart, with great kindness take me under your care and bestow the cities of body, speech, and mind. By offering and praying to the Venerable Guru, who is the source of all these cities without exception, may I be lovingly taken under your care from this very day onwards into all future lives. By meditating single-pointedly on the land arisen from perfect merit and excellence, the pure land bliss endowed, and the Buddha of changeless light, may I cultivate the pure lands well, and may I be reborn there after passing from this life. A garland of light radiating from the victor's heart, from its tip manifests the second Buddha, Lord Jigten Sumgun, and together with his sons he descends. Having gathered the accumulations and purified obscurations, may my mind stream ripen with ease. Perfect guide, Ratna Shri, single embodiment of the wisdom, love, and strength of all Buddhas of the 3 times, all-sufficient source of refuge, master and 2 sons. Through supplicating you, may I obtain the 2 accumulations. May the wisdom nectar of the 3 pure secrets wash away all evil deeds, obscurations, and unconsciousness of my 3 doors, and may my understanding of limitless fields of knowledge, such as explanation, debate, and composition, be equal to Manjushri's. Now I have obtained this precious body, possessing all the qualities of freedom and endowment, and I have met the teachings of the flawless practice lineage. At this time as such, bless me, so the realization of impermanence will quickly dawn within my mind, and thus the ideas of the 8 mundane affairs will fall apart. I am terrified, wondering when the Lord of Death will suddenly appear and strike my fragile life. Thus, bless me so I may strive with fervent effort in the practice of the Holy Dharma, which will surely be of benefit in this and all future lives. Please bless me to understand perfectly those things I should do and those I should not, according to restrictions such as the 3 vows undertaken in the presence of the Master, disciples, and yidams, and determining right and wrong in accord with the precise workings of cause and effect. Since beginningless time, sentient beings have experienced only suffering. As I have aroused deep renunciation and sadness in this existence, bless me so I bring forth zealous effort in attaining liberation. For countless lifetimes, sentient beings have been tormented by great evil, suffering, and pain for my sake. As I have recognized them as my parents, bless me to give birth to compassion and the supreme mind of enlightenment. Bless me so I may practice the union of deeply realized Mahamudra, the natural simplicity of the basic space of phenomena, and the accumulation of extensive merit, generosity, and so forth. Bless me to completely sever the web of existence, the karmic winds and mental fictions, with the wheel-like weapon of the profound path, so that I thereby attain the state of the presiding master Vajradhara, powerful lord of the four kayas in this very life. Should I not obtain a supreme accomplishment in this life, may I be born among the foremost of disciples in the presence of the Lord Jigten Sumgun, manifesting as Amitabha in the blissful land Lotus display in the west. In brief, in all my lifetimes, may I never be separated from the excellent teachings of the unequaled Lord Trikumpa Ratna Shri. May I be accepted by gurus, and may I strive with devotion to the purpose of others and myself. By the compassionate blessings of the three jewels and the victorious ones, through our yearning with intense devotion, and by the power of the nature of things, the infallible truth of cause and effect, may our wishes be fulfilled according to this aspiration.
Okay, now we do Zabala.
It's in the Rainfall of Blessings text. In the narrow text, it begins on page 63. In the wider text, it begins on page 27. And pure land of perfect happiness, even the name of sorrows unknown. Amitabha's grant long life, regard me kind-heartedly. In Potala, pure land of perfect compassion, even 5 poisons names don't exist. Chenrezig, hold me with love. Grant me the supreme city in lotus light, pure land of Vidyadhara's deathless life. Even misery's names are gone. Lotus born, grant your blessings. Sky-faring rainbow body. In manifest joy, land of perfect bliss, even the names for confused hate don't exist. Vajrasattva grant blessings, mirror-like wisdom, city in glory endowed, land of perfect splendor, even names for confused pride don't exist. Ratna Sambhava bestow equanimity, wisdom, Mindewachan, pure land of great happiness, even names for confused desire are gone. Amitabha bless and grant discerning wisdom, siddhi in fulfilled activity, land of perfect Buddha deeds. There's no words for jealousy. Amoga siddhi bestow, all accomplishing wisdom in the augment dharma sphere. Endowed with 5 perfections, ignorance does not exist. Verochana grant dharma, Dhatu wisdom siddhi grant, vital essences of the 5 great mothers and long life. In emanated udyanas, Sogel dwells with Dakinis. Grant bliss, emptiness, mastery. Fortune of profound mantra, Guru who's all phenomena, where all lineage yidams dwell. Grant awakening in one life, fortune of Mahamudra, in the sphere of self-display. Dwell yidams of peace and wrath, grant supreme and common powers, city fulfilling all aims. In 24 sacred sites, gather infinite sky dancers, grant ripening, liberating powers. Fortune of secret mantra in Dharmakaya's expanse, dwell the lineage lords and kin. Grant enlightened acts increase, 2 stages mantra deity. In all taming Tulku sphere, dwell Mahakala and court, grant subjugating city. Fortune of enlightened acts, Homri in Vaishravana's abode, dwells the wealth god Zambala, who acts kindly for all beings. Of life, merit, wealth, food, and fortune with your court. Don't waver from your heart pledge. Think of us compassionately. Bring here a long life fortune. Bring here fortune of cattle, fortune of swift horses, and wealth of wish-granting livestock. The fortune of fertile sheep, and of herd animals, fortune of goats and those best cattle, wealth of wish-granting cows, bulls, mules to carry heavy loads. All this good fortune bring here, fortune of fine lovely silk, highly priced gold and silver, fertile soil and the 6 grains, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of every kind. Bring them here as good fortune, Brahma's fortune from above. God's good spirits, wealth midway, Naga's wishing gem below. 3 worlds, gods and humans' wealth, bring them here as good fortune. Lopagbo's body fortune, Zambuling's holy dharma, Balangcho's fortune and wealth, Raminyan's longevity, being's life, strength, and merit. Of all lands grant their fortune, Indian kings religious might, Chinese kings all-reaching force, Persian kings fortune and wealth, the army of King Gesar, the courage of Ukarhor. As good fortune bring them here, fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable grounds, perfect wealth, food and clothing, radiant splendor, riches, strength, armor, weapons, miracle powers, monks who uphold the scriptures, fortune of brave and strong boys, beautiful and virtuous girls, pure offspring, please all of these, bring them here as good fortune. Like sun and moon's eastern rise, eastern long life fortune come, like the swirling southern clouds, southern long life fortune come, like enshrouding mist, western long life fortune please come here, like a river flows northern, long life fortune please come here, like rain falling from above, upper long life fortune come, like 6 grains ripening low, lower, long life, fortune come. Fortune of melodious praise, come like turquoise dragons roar. Fortune of heart students line, come like dazzling star garlands. Eastern Vajra Dakini, bring life's fortune, pacify disease, demons, hindrances. Southern Jewel Dakini, bring resources, food and wealth, expand life, merit, riches. Western Lotus Dakini, summon power to tame all things, samsara and nirvana. Northern Action Dakini, bring the four enlightened acts, annihilate, hinders evil. Wealth gods with your retinue, bring here all the world's fortune. Bring auspicious objects here, bring fortunate objects here. Always remain at this place and make these fortunes steadfast. Potentize life substances, and at this place protect wealth. Please remain firm, unchanging. Grant eternal life, city. Grant endless treasure, city. Grant wealth and merit, city. Grant 2 cities, let them be accomplished spontaneously. Sarva city, Alalaho. Om Ahung, 3 Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the 4 empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I obtain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I obtain the essence kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the 3 kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the Guru's 3 kayas, which causes the 3 poisons to manifest as the 3 kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the long life deities of the 5 families, which causes the 5 poisons to manifest as the 5 aspects of primordial wisdom. May I obtain the empowerment of the Dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is attained. May I obtain the empowerment of white Zambala Yab Yum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime siddhis. May I obtain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I obtain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I obtain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I obtain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomena of samsara and nirvana. May I obtain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the 4 extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I obtain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I obtain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I obtain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I obtain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Om Hri, the Guru, who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky or water pouring into water, without reference point, into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. Within a state of non-distraction, rest at ease, in the unborn basic space of phenomena, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal, seal. Om free. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last, may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field, great bliss, and reach the ground of no return.
Word piece. Yeah.
The next page. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the three jewels and three roots, and especially Chenrezig, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava I pray. Please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world. Fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular, evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally. And free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and endure long. By the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled.
Now we praying for Samindra Badara.
Dalai Lama. Okay. Dalai Lama long life. That's page 15 in the yellow prayer book.
Okay, then we do Garchen, which is long life after this, okay? Yes.
For this realm encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of every benefit and bliss without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, you who are one with Avalokiteshvara, may you remain steadfast until samsara's end. You are the embodiment of all the precious ones. You, a great being, are the holder and promoter of the teachings of the Shakya lion. Your perfect actions are for the liberation of sentient beings. May you, the Jetsun Lama, whose enlightened activities are spontaneously present, live long. Precious holder of the triple gem of Drakumpa, who preserves the indisputable practice of the profound Dharma, who has realized the sublime truth which reveals peace and illumination, may you, who relieve the suffering of limitless beings, live long. The one known in the Holy Land as Arya Deva, emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet, Stradingpa, the heart son of Jigten-Gumpo. May the life of glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 aeons. In this age of strife, when the victor's teaching faces hardship, through his powerful Vajra-like conduct, he takes on himself the heavy responsibility of the unbiased teaching. May Garchen, the son of the teachings, live long. We'll pause here. Please open the stream of elixir. That's Garchen Rinpoche's long, long life prayer. He has a short, long life prayer and a long, long life prayer. Page 6 of that booklet. Om Swasti, unchanging great bliss, Dharmakaya, unceasing manifold creativity, Sambhogakaya, dance of compassion without object, Nirmanakaya, protector, in nature the indivisible three kayas, protect us. White as the autumn moon, replete with its 16 parts, the protectress from the 8 fears, mother of the 3 times victors, sits in the center of a white lotus holding an utpala. Wish-granting chakra, bestow immortal life. The one known in the Holy Land as Arya Deva emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chudingpa, the heart son of Jigten Sumgun. May the life of glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 aeons. The full moon, ornament of the 3 jewels teaching, is exalted above the crevasses of the eastern mountains, yet its cool rays nurture the white lilies of the lower slopes. May Garchen, the moon that benefits others, live long. Casting to the wind all concern for food, clothing, and fame, he is girded with the armor of wisdom, morality, and a good heart. As firm in the 3 samadhis as the ocean is deep, may Garchen, lamp flame of definitive meaning, live long. In this age of strife, when the victor's teaching faces hardship, through his powerful Vajra-like conduct, he takes on himself the heavy responsibility of the unbiased teaching. May Garchen, the son of the teachings, live long. There is no chance for demonic obstacles to affect the 3 secrets of the Lama who possesses blessings. Yet in accord with the principle of auspicious interdependence, this wish-granting supplication is wonderful. Through the compassionate truth and power of the 3 jewels and 3 roots, and through the might of Mahakala and Chokidrolma, may these words of benediction made with pure heart be accordingly and spontaneously accomplished without hindrance. Back to 15 in the yellow book. Okay. Kenshin Kochung Gyaltsen. You who are richly endowed with the glorious wealth of Dharma knowledge, who, through reflecting and meditating, have actualized the self-aware, absolute reality, and shine with the 100,000 light rays of ethical discipline of the Buddha Dharma, may you, Kenshin Ratna Dwaza, live long. You possess the repository of the essence teachings of the past supreme Siddhas. You, the precious Konchok, are the refuge of all beings. You are the treasure trove of all the wish-fulfilling Norbus. Drubong Konchok Norbu, I supplicate you. By the power of the wealth of our devotion and virtue, and of the deities of the 3 roots and guardians, may the life of the Guru, glorious protector, hold firm, and his actions ceaselessly spread in the 10 directions. Page 40 in the blue prayer book. Ho. Everything, appearance and existence, samsara and nirvana, has a single ground, yet 2 paths and 2 fruitions, and magically displays as awareness or unawareness. Through Kuntunzangpo's prayer, may all beings become Buddhas, completely perfected in the abode of the Dharma Dhatu. The ground of all is uncompounded, and the self-arising great expanse beyond expression has neither the name samsara nor nirvana. Realizing just this, you are a Buddha. Not realizing this, you are a being wandering in samsara. I pray that all you beings of the 3 realms may realize the true meaning of the inexpressible ground. I, Kuntunzangpo, have realized the truth of this ground. free from cause and condition, which is just this self-arising awareness. It is unstained by outer expression and inner thought, affirmation or denial, and is not defiled by the darkness of unmindfulness. Thus, this self-manifesting display is free from defects. I, Kuntunzangpo, abide as intrinsic awareness. Even though the three realms were to be destroyed, there is no fear. There is no attachment to the five desirable qualities of sense objects. In self-arising consciousness, free of thoughts, there is neither solid form nor the five poisons. In the unceasing clarity of awareness, singular in essence, there yet arises the display of the five wisdoms. From the ripening of these five wisdoms, the five original Buddha families emerge, and through the expanse of their wisdom, the 42 peaceful Buddhas appear. Through the arising power of the five wisdoms, the 60 wrathful Herukas manifest. Thus, the ground awareness is never mistaken or wrong. I, Kuntunzangpo, am the original Buddha of all, and through this prayer of mine, may all you beings who wander in the three realms of samsara realize the self-arising awareness, and may your great wisdom spontaneously increase. My emanations will continuously manifest in billions of unimaginable ways, appearing in forms to help you beings who can be trained. Through my compassionate prayer, may all of you beings who wander in the three realms of samsara escape from the 6 life forms. From the beginning, you beings are deluded because you do not recognize the awareness of the ground. Being thus unmindful of what occurs is delusion, the very state of unawareness and the cause of going astray. From this delusive state comes a sudden fainting away, and then a subtle consciousness of wavering fear. From this wavering, there arises a separation of self and the perception of others as enemies. Gradually, the tendency of separation strengthens, and from this, the circle of samsara begins. Then the emotions of the 5 poisons develop. The actions of these emotions are endless. You beings lack awareness because you are unmindful, and this is the basis of your going astray. Through my prayer, may all you beings recognize your intrinsic awareness. Innate unawareness means unmindfulness and distraction. Imputing unawareness means dualistic thoughts towards self and others. Both kinds of unawareness are the basis for the delusion of all beings. Through Kuntunzangpo's prayer, may all you beings wandering in samsara clear away the dark fog of unmindfulness, clear away the clinging thoughts of duality. May you recognize your own intrinsic awareness. Dualistic thoughts create doubt. From subtle attachment to this dualistic turn of mind, dualistic tendencies become stronger and thicker. Food, wealth, clothes, home, and families, the found objects of the senses, and your beloved family. All these things cause torment by creating longing and desire. These are all worldly delusions. The activities of grasping and clinging are endless. When the fruition of attachment ripens, you are born as a hungry ghost, tormented by coveting and desiring, miserable, starving, and thirsty. Through Kuntunzangpo's prayer, may all you desirous and lustful beings who have attachments neither reject longing desires nor accept attachment to desires. Let your consciousness relax in its own natural state. Then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of perfect discernment. When external objects appear, the subtle consciousness of fear will arise. From this fear, the habit of anger becomes stronger and stronger. Finally, hostility comes, causing violence and murder. When the fruition of this anger ripens, you will suffer in hell by boiling and burning. Through Kuntunzangpo's prayer, you beings of the 6 realms, when strong anger arises for you, neither reject nor accept it. Instead, relax in the natural state and achieve the wisdom of clarity. When your mind becomes full of pride, there will arise thoughts of competition and humiliation. As this pride becomes stronger and stronger, you will experience the suffering of quarrels and abuse. When the fruition of this karma ripens, you will be born in the God realms and experience the suffering of change and falling to lower rebirths. Through Kuntunzangpo's prayer, may you beings who develop pride let your consciousness relax in the natural state. Then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of equanimity. by increasing the habit of duality, by praising yourself and denigrating others, your competitive mind will lead you to jealousy and fighting, and you will be born in the jealous god realm, where there is much killing and injury. From the result of that killing, you will fall into the hell realm. Through Kuntunzangpo's prayer, when jealousy and competitive thoughts arise, do not grasp them as enemies. Just relax in ease, then consciousness can hold its own natural state. May you achieve the wisdom of unobstructed action. By being distracted, careless, and unmindful, you beings will become dull, foggy, and forgetful. By being unconscious and lazy, you will increase your ignorance, and the fruition of this ignorance will be to wander helplessly in the animal realm. Through Kuntunzangpo's prayer, may you beings who have fallen into the dark pit of ignorance shine the light of mindfulness and thereby achieve wisdom free from thought. All you beings of the three realms are actually identical to Buddhas, the ground of all. But your misunderstanding of the ground causes you to go astray, so you act without aim. The 6 karmic actions are a delusion, like a dream. I am the primordial Buddha, here to train the 6 kinds of beings through all my manifestations. Through Kuntunzangpo's prayer, may all you beings, without exception, attain enlightenment in the state of Dharma Dhatu. Ah-ho! Hereafter, whenever a very powerful yogin, with his or her awareness radiant and free from delusion, recites this very powerful prayer, then all who hear it will achieve enlightenment within 3 lifetimes. During a solar or lunar eclipse, during an earthquake or when the earth rumbles, at the solstices or the new year, you should visualize Kuntunzangpo, and if you pray loudly so all can hear, the beings of the 3 realms will be gradually liberated from suffering through the prayer of the yogin and will finally achieve enlightenment.
Okay, now
Datang the Diachi Monam, Lari Soptima, the Beaver, Socket, Nambo, Nam Chocolate, Mebata Jigger, Manshiri Yore, the Lilang Topo, Tomo, Namburan, Nambu Choco Yore, Nanochi, Shira, the Kashi the Lecture, the Pepata of the Tujichi, the Pepasha the Tujichi, the Nantek and Hanochi.
So Dashidele to all of my friends who came here today. And I would like to offer you as a gift these wristbands, these bracelets that have the liberation by seeing mantra on them, and also the Vaitara mantra. And they're very powerful because they keep away any kind of harm caused by humans and non-humans. Also hostile thoughts and so forth, black magic and sorcery and all of that is turned away. And also through the Vaitara mantra, lifespan is expanded. And so many of you are familiar with the liberation by seeing mantra that's also on there. So that's one thing. And the other thing I'd like to offer is this prayer, the aspiration prayer to be born in Devachen, in Sukhavati, and also the 37 Bodhisattva practices. Anyone is welcome to take those books, especially if you don't yet have them. Most of you probably do have them. And if you have more, then also you can pass them on to your friends. So again, Dashidelek, and thank you everyone so much for coming. Especially for those who are not able to do any kind of like regular practice, this prayer of the prayer to be born in Devachen and Sukhavati is very important. So if you don't do any other practice, if you only do this, actually, that is excellent in itself. So now Rinpoche is going to draw the raffle ticket.
Oh, Wow.
For the endowment fund. The stupa behind me. Linda Moore. Is she here? She's not here. Linda Moore. Not only once, right? Yeah.
The closing prayer on page 16. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 Chakravartin kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate era. I prostrate to the Venerable Chenrezig, who shows whatever is needed to subdue those to be subdued. Well, welcome everybody. Happy New Year. Thank you all for coming. It's really wonderful to see so many beautiful faces out here. So we're going to have lunch, like right now. And everyone is welcome. And we're going to be forming 2 lines going into the cafeteria. It's going to be a little bit tight getting through there, but what is on the left is precisely the same as what is on the right. So don't worry about that. You'll be collecting your plates and your trays on the way in and then going that way. We're so glad that you all could be here. Please enjoy lunch. There's a lot of food and a lot of dessert. And then, there's lots of tsok also here. So please take some with you for yourselves, for your friends, for your friends' friends. So there's lots of food here for you to take as well. Okay, thank you all very much.
sick people on the back side and then dead people in front.
Okay.
And then it goes all the way to the